I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of chatter about Latter-day Saint women, as in Mormon women, in the media these days. Some of it is secretive and scandalous, like the secret lives of Mormon wives, and some of it is scandalous in a different way, like the Ruby Frankie story. Look, I get it. If I were on the outside looking in, I'm not sure I would know what to think. So I have a little bit of empathy for y'all. But as a true believer in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and as a lifetime woman in this church, I think I have a few things to say about this whole, what are Mormon women like debacle. So I'm starting a brand new series called What's It Like? It's all about what is it actually like to be a woman in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and a faithful member. You can look forward to topics such as garment wearing, temple covenants, modesty, word of wisdom, abortion, divorce, children straying, paying tithing, cults, Joseph Smith, chastity, and more. Yes, I'm going to cover these topics from the inside, how I view them. Now, just as a heads up, I am not a Christian apologist, I'm not a historian, nor do I have any desire to become either one of those. But what I am is little old me. And what I can do is tell you my perspective. I love being a Latter-day Saint and a faithful, full fellowshipped believer. I'm happy to be a wife and a mom and a woman in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I'm happy to wear garments, follow the word of wisdom, love and honor my husband, pay tithing, learn from church leaders who are, many of them, men. And I love going to the temple. I love following the law of chastity, serving in my church, and dressing modestly. All of these things have blessed my life. So you will be hearing more about these in upcoming episodes. Now, I kind of want to laugh because I can already hear some of the chatter. Oh, you live in a bubble. You don't know any different. You were born in the church. You were brainwashed. You were in a cult. It's getting a little bit funny, but you know, at this point, I'm so numb to hearing these things that I kind of don't care. So bring it. If you want to say it, I don't really care. What I'm here to do is to tell you my beliefs so that those who may find it useful will have access to this information. If you don't find it useful or you don't like it or you completely disagree, I respect that. I'm just providing information for those who want to know. Now, a little bit more about the whole you live in a bubble thing. I do not have dedication to my church because I live in some kind of cultish bubble. It's true that I live in Utah, and it's true that I was raised in the church. But I would say maybe half, if not more, of close family members and friends of mine have left the church and would actually like me more if I left the church. There's been tremendous pressure for me to walk away, but I'm here because I love it and I want to be here. But wait, there's more. I was not raised in a bubble. I was raised in a really difficult home where there was alcohol abuse and emotional and physical abuse and mental illness. And it wasn't because my parents were following the gospel of Jesus Christ too closely. It's because my dad wasn't following the gospel at all. He was out of control with his drinking and many forms of abuse, which caused a lot of pain and mental illness and heartache in the family. So it's not because I was raised in a family with cheap plastic smiles where everyone looked perfect and acted the part. I did not grow up in a perfect family, and I don't have a perfect family today. And I choose to be here with my eyes wide open, wide awake, and making an adult choice for myself with my own voice. I want to go on record as saying I do not feel oppressed as a woman. I do not feel shamed or controlled. I do not feel small or silenced. I feel empowered, strong, happy, and supported. And I think that needs to be heard. It is a real thing. Further, I'm tired of other people telling their story and making it so negative. Look, everyone's entitled to their experience, and I'm never going to argue with somebody else that their experience was not their own. Of course it is, and mine is mine. But I'm not hearing a whole lot from the good, positive women in the church, what they're experiencing. And I think the reason is because they're happy. They're quiet because they're happy. People that are angry tend to get online and talk about it, but people that are happy don't usually say a whole lot about it. Well, I'm trying to change that by at least speaking out myself. I don't take away anything from anyone who's had a bad experience with my church or any other church, or with men or with organizations. But my experience is my own, and it's good. So you'll be hearing more about that from me. Now, as we continue through this series, I would love to hear comments from you if you have specific questions, in good faith, of course, good questions that you would like to see me answer about what it's like to be in the church, to be a woman, and to love it. I look forward to continuing this series, and I'll talk to you next time.